Hey Taurus, what's up, you guys? I'm here to deliver your daily channel message. For those of you that are new, welcome to our Love Nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you are returning, welcome back, you guys. Before we get into the channel message, over the next 30 days, I will be randomly selecting those of you in the comment section that are vibing high and things like that, like I said in the other readings. So every single day we will be selecting a new winner. All right, so let's see, Spirit, who will we be blessing in the comment section? Okay, say less. All right, so today's shout out is going to be for Tehran Zimmerman dash DO6II. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. We're gonna get into your reading a little bit later and see what messages Spirit has for you on a personal level. But before we get into that reading, let me write down your name. Thank y'all for being patient. Yes. So there we got you over here, ready to get your personal reading. I'll do it at some point during the reading, so just stay tuned. But let's get into who this reading is for. All right. Taurus, this could resonate for you, someone that you're connected to, or a cross watcher. So take it how it resonates. All of my channel readings messages are timeless, so it can resonate for you now, later, or multiple times. Okay, so only receive what resonates for you and let the rest go. Now, I said all that because there's good news and then there's bad news. Which one you want to start with first? Good news. Okay, we're gonna start with I heard someone say bad news, so we just opposite day. So we're gonna start with the good news. Okay, the good news is I do feel like either you are the secret admirer and you are showing up as someone that's in sneaky energy and you're not really letting anyone else know what you know, but you know something about what's coming towards you, because I heard what's coming towards you. You know something about what's coming towards you. You know something about maybe a blessing that's coming in and you're really keeping it to yourself. You're not really sharing it with anyone else. I feel like you're sitting on something massive, or you're sitting on something that's really big and you're trying not to let anyone know anything about it. So that's the good news. The good news for you is that it's on its way. If you've been waiting for the actual physical manifestation, I do feel like that is on its way. For those of you that are waiting for like things to come in the mail or things to come like through some form of communication, phone, text messaging, email, mailbox, I do feel like you're going to get some type of letter that really lets you finally move. You know what I'm saying? Lets you finally get things moving. When you get this money opportunity or whatever it is that's coming towards you, I do feel like Spirit is encouraging those of you that are in that high vibe to keep this to yourself, not to share it with anyone else, because not everyone is congratulating you. Which brings me to the flip side, okay? You're going through a change, okay? Whoever you are, I feel like this change that's happening inside of you, you want to be more open. You want to be more forthcoming. You want to share more about yourself. But you also know that not everybody is rooting for you, which tells me that you have to be somebody that's surrounded by a lot of fake people, a lot of people that wish you ill harm and things like that. So as you're in this season of keeping quiet and waiting for whatever's coming for you to come in, Spirit just wants you to like pay attention So if there's anyone that any stone you left unturned, or anyone that in particularly doesn't need to go into this next season with you, you'll have the discernment and the clarity from it to kind of place everything in the proper perspective. I feel like the moment that something drops out of your life, you will experience like a magical moment. You'll experience a blessing so big where you can't deny that you made the right choice. I'm talking about a very, like, you will not be able to miss this mark or this confirmation. So let's get into the channeled message. Well, Spirit wants me to do my dice first, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do what we gotta do. I think we're gonna take a look at your environment right quick and see. I heard, now watch me you, what create that soldier, watch me create that soldier boy up in this, watch me crank and watch me roll, watch me something, I don't know the words. This is going to be a quick turn of events, free falling turn of events, something's coming for you. Yeah, you're like so close, you want to turn around, but you can't. You've come too far now to turn around, Taurus. All right, this person in this image, someone is falling out of the sky. There's a big hole in the ground, and the question is this person going to fall flat on their face and fuck it up? Or is a miracle about to happen and they're going to be saved at the last minute in the nick of time? This is definitely saving. Something turns around for you in the nick of time. And just when everyone is getting excited, the enemy is getting excited, your foes are getting excited. Oh yeah, you about to really fall on your face right now. Swoop, God comes in and saves you in the nick of time. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It don't matter what you're facing. Swoop, in the nick of time, God's gonna turn shit around for you. And it's like, it leaves like a cliffhanger where people are sitting on the edge of their seat and they're like, I know this is about to be the fall. I know this is about to be the fall. And sure enough, everything shifts for you, and all again, you're flying. It feels as if I'm seeing someone's getting their wings. If your back has been itching, I'm seeing someone trying to reach somewhere on their back where they can't scratch it. You may try to like reach above or reach below to scratch it. I feel like your spiritual wings are coming out of your back, and I feel like you're feeling the physical effects of those wings stretching. Okay, stretching far out and far wide, and as they're stretching, you're about to take flight. And that's what I'm seeing here. That's what Spirit is showing me. Okay, bridge over troubled waters. I see you jumping over obstacles. It's like, ooh, you're dodging shit at the same time. I'm seeing someone like see a setup for them, like a plot that was set up for them, and they're like, oh, I see that. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, I almost slipped, but you don't slip. It's like I'm telling you, left, right. You did something in the nick of time. You got some type of clarity, information in the nick of time. You were so close to giving in, falling victim, or something like that. And you took a step back to see how far you are from accomplishing some goal. And when you took that step back, the universe gave you a full 360 view of what you were dealing with and what was around you and who was around you and what those intentions are. And like all of that information, the pieces to the puzzle comes together somehow. And now you're able to close your eyes, step back. I'm seeing someone close their eyes, take a step back, and make the shot, and you make this shot into a hoop. You take your shot at something with your eyes closed. Like, you send it, you do it with your eyes closed. This may be a, a job application or something like that. And you're like, should I apply for that job, or should I, submit my resume, or should I put myself out there? And you do it, and you send it, and you forget about it. You do something and you forget about it. And it's like so good that you did that, or something like that. Like, your body takes over for a second. Pride takes over for a second. And you're gonna walk away feeling proud. Okay. Yeah, I feel like someone that was stealing from you, lying to you, they get revealed. This could have been a choice between two people. All right, so there's an image of someone holding like two dolls. All right, so these is telling me two options. All of these things are showing me two options at a crossroads, trying to decide at that fork in the road which course of direction is best for you. And all of these images are showing you either taking a shot and then you kicking a habit, or you're kicking someone out. There's something about kicking away a bad habit, kicking something out of your life, willing to take a risk. You got the truth. The truth sets you free. And it all happens in the nick of time. In the nick of time. So let's put this over here and let's get these channel messages, because God does not play about you, Taurus. I don't know what anybody thought, but God is showing the rest of the world that he don't play about you. You are highly favored. The universe loves you. And I also feel like someone's going to try to deflect or make it sound sweet, or switch it around and say, well, I did that because I cared, or I did that because I wanted the best for you. I'm seeing Selena, okay, when she confronted her accountant about, some charges and things like that was happening without her knowing. So pretty much her accountant in the movie was like skimming off the top, or something, like taking an extra cut, even though she could get anything she wanted, even though, Selena was extremely generous to her and things like that. It wasn't enough. That's the energy that I'm seeing here. Something just wasn't enough. You going over and beyond just wasn't enough. And someone wanted more, and they come in, or they go in for more, and they get themselves caught up. Okay, but you, unlike the story, with the information or the clarity or the heads up or whatever that spirit provides for you, you have a different ending. There's something about you get a different ending, because she even tried to sweeten it up, and she was just saying, they were arguing and things like that, and she thought she could talk to her one-on-one, but it was at a point where thin line between love and hate type of energy. All right, Spirit, what's your channel message for Taurus? Channel messages for Taurus. I told you, personal power. Come on, baby. Tell me this is not confirmation. You taking your personal power back. You realizing that Spirit don't play about you. You already know this, but you've already been put in that position. But I feel like someone was trying to have you go down a different path, take a different route, go a different way. All right, slow you down. And even though you chose yourself, this is telling me that you've already chose yourself. You've already done that. But your enemies have just tried to find their way back into your life, find their way back into your good graces. Cornucopia. Come on. Like, you are cornucopia and personal power. These are the best 2 cards in the whole Oracle deck. This, for real. And it's all coming from you stepping out of your comfort zone, even though it hurt, even though things felt scary, even though things were uncertain for you. You had to believe, you had to have faith beyond measure. I feel like you're moving forward and you're no longer staying in a space of stagnancy where you're no longer appeasing people or trying to cover up or something like that. And it's happening in different ways for each of you. But the overall message is a confirmation that someone tried to make you feel like you didn't have the power, like you wasn't a GOAT, like you didn't know what you was talking about, like you didn't know what you was doing, you weren't sure about your choices. Someone tried to shake your faith, okay? And it didn't work. Demigod in reverse. They tried to dim your light, okay? And it did not work. You see how you have the path here in reverse, Demigod in reverse. Someone tried to take you off this path of ascension, this path of, they tried to be your detour. Someone was also in competition with you. According to them, you wouldn't be anything without them. Okay, someone was convinced that they were that they made you. All right, this could be someone that damn, how long have you been battling with this person? This feels like a long time coming, but someone gets caught up. You should be my girl. Sammy. Something about Sammy is significant. Yeah, we have nomophobe. Someone was trying to make you, oh, okay. Someone was trying to instill fear in you. Like, be careful what you say. Be careful of what you do. You don't want to come off the wrong way. There was a lot of projection through the phone. Dun, 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 dun. That's why I was hearing Soulja Boy. Kiss me through the phone. Someone was trying to love you behind the phone or behind the screen. Trying to control you. It feels like through technology. Okay. I heard new wave. Okay, so what I'm seeing here. So back in the day, they used to have popular demand. You had to be physically there to know what happened. You see what I'm saying? So the people, the audience, the people that watch you, the people that have access to you, they had to be in your vicinity back in the day in order to know what you were up to, know what you were doing, to keep tabs on you, to track you, to stalk you, and things like that. With the increase of technology, it's as quick as a click of a button. You can just pull a person up, you can look them up, you can research them, you can pull up all of their information. There's really no real privacy anymore. So with the spiritual war that was going on spiritually, I'm seeing like a dark cloud hovering, okay? Like hovering over the collective. And that dark cloud is, oh, you might want to be careful. It spreads pessimism, or it spreads fear, worry, pessimism, and things like that. And if it already exists inside of you, it can be heightened, like the cloud. Because I'm seeing the movie Nope. So it's like something there that is always watching you. Something that's always, you know, like Big Brother type energy. Reversing it would also look like, from a reverse psychology type of perspective. I'm not no doctor or anything, but I am seeing when you opposite. Like, oh, okay, so you remember in the beginning when I said, do you want the good news or the bad news? And I said, okay, good news. It was because I heard bad news. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the same concept. And understanding you as the energy, Taurus, when a person tells you, when you say one thing and a person does something opposite, it forces you, you're going to want to rebel. Some of you may want to rebel and do the very thing that they told you not to do, because it's like, no, I said this, but they intentionally tell you what they don't want you to do it, to make you do what it is they actually want you to do. Do you get what I'm saying to you? It's not reverse psychology. It's understanding your nature, right? If a person is telling you to do it, you won't do it. But if a person tells you not to do something that you don't already want to do, you're going to do the opposite. So if they flipped it or something like that, someone flipped the script on you or something like that to get you to pull away from some type of insight. This could be like somebody saying to you, you should get a, let's say for example, somebody says, you should go get a reading. And then you're like, yeah, I should get a reading. No, but wait, why should I go get a reading? And then they tell you, maybe they have something they want to tell you, or, things like that. And then your mind starts to wonder. And then I'm seeing someone's mind start to wonder. And then they start to become suspicious. And it's because someone is flipping your switch. And this could happen as well, like through reading trolling comments and getting a lot of trolling feedback. Or if someone's close to you, they study you long enough, they know what makes you tick and what makes you, shit like that. That's what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is someone disempowered you and put you in a negative thought process about someone, so you stayed away. About someone, about a partnership, about information and where you get your sources from. Yeah, the athlete in reverse. You may have been like down for a while, like maybe you couldn't work out or you couldn't flex your muscle or something that you were good at. Because there feels like there was a dark cloud of trying to scare you with some woo-woo or some shit. Like, oh my God, somebody's manifesting against me. Okay, but it was all a part of disempowering you. This could be like incubus, succubus type of energy trying to pull you away from receiving insight, clarity, confirmations from a higher source. So the only thing that you can hear is your lower chakras or wherever chakra is attached to you at communicating to you. Magician, okay? Channel messages for Taurus. I told you, deceit. It was about deceiving you. Trying to deceive you. Get you to buy into some type of something. The market. What she have on this? Amethyst, rose quartz. We have tarot land. We have small business. This may be someone that has a small business, or you may be a small business owner. With the market here, if you have like an online shop or online market, someone may have been lying to you. I'm telling you, very, 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 very low vibrational energy. I'm hearing you, ding dong. Okay, someone trying to get into your energy, get into your auric field, utilizing the tarot community as a way to steal back a personal power that wants this person. And it's not just one person. I feel like this is bigger than black and white. This is bigger than your personal life and your personal situation. This is on a collective level. That's what I'm picking up on. The objective of the enemy, of the forces that be, was to prevent you from having faith, outside of another source. So there's something going on where many of you have been placed strategically by the divine in places where you are the entrepreneurs, you are the small business owners, you are the ones that are establishing yourself within the collective and creating a channel for people, for you to attract your vibe and your tribe, right? So a part of you stepping out into that type of leadership with deceit here. Someone wanted to take a ride with you, hitchhike. 7. And they wanted to convince you, okay, that you need to pull away from listening to what you do for work or what you do for business. You may notice that they even have like eyes, or these types of eyes where they look like they're drained, depleted. You need to go back to, and just this entire red is just making me feel like very cloaked energy. So it could be coming up in so many different forms. But personal power here, you were chosen for a particular mission in life. You were chosen for a divine assignment. With cornucopia, you was always destined to have prosperity, blessings, and the fruits of your labor harvest was always supposed to be great, big. In efforts to slow you down and to make you feel unsure about yourself, they took on these masks, all right, and wanted you to have fear of this beginning. They wanted you to go back into negative patterns. They wanted you to resist this change and go back to being codependent on people, whether that be jobs, okay, whether that be working for certain people or companies or establishments. There's some type of London bridges falling down, falling down, falling down. There's some type of catastrophe that the enemy has been trying to conjure up, but more strategically this time. See, last time they used the tarot community, the spiritual community, against each other. Spirituality versus psychology, church versus state. You know what I'm saying? The same concept, just in a different way. So within that community, they started off by utilizing readers against each other. Okay, your intuition against that intuition, comparison, getting caught up in the ego and identities and who's taking this and who's taking that. That was the first wave of self-destructive patterns and behaviors. As a collective that still exists amongst leaders, amongst those that have been placed in position. Because you have to understand, these, as a collective, we're being brought from a space of never being taught how to do something, never being taught how to be a leader, never being taught how to do something because there was no one doing it before you, or you never got the proper training or the proper anything according to society standards. So what made you so valuable as a collective, why Source Consciousness chose you, was because you didn't have any preconceived notions and you didn't have any investment in any pretentious way of doing things. Your unique expressions is what makes you valuable. It's your personal power. Your authentic expression, your creative ways of doing it is what sets you apart. And getting to that core was something that fear was trying to talk you out of. No, don't do that. It shouldn't look like this. It should look like that. And that's entitlement, and that's expectation. And those patterns are being wound up. So for those of you that are in positions of leadership, you may be being asked to step out and observe with new lens, okay? Not saying that your prior ones weren't good, but I feel as if when a lot of people in the collective were starting to pick up on that energy, and you see the bigger picture and you see the bigger plot behind pinning people against each other, it creates an environment just like the church where everyone's gossiping and there's nothing but negative naysayers and this and that, or you can't come as you are without feeling like you're judged or crucified for showing up in not your best dress. You feel me? So the whole purpose of coming to spirituality from this perspective, from those that were given this divine gift and chosen to walk with whatever you want to call it, magic, anointing, or whatever you personally resonate with it as, the identity has nothing to do with the source. The identity is tailored to the person that is meant to be tailored for it, because every single person is in their own lane. However, when the enemy became aware that, oh, okay, you guys don't understand what it means to really be authentic, so we're going to exploit the fact that when you see someone else look like you, talk like you, walk like you get offended. That's your ego. You see what I'm saying? When you see someone wearing colors as you, or using your tone of voice, or feeling inspired to what some people would describe as taking essence and things like that, you're placing yourself in first person point of view, and you're saying that that's mine. That's your possessive pattern being exposed, right? So now the universe has used your enemies to expose how you show up in the market, how you show up in the energy. If a person ain't wearing your color, if a person ain't speaking like you, if a person is not moving like you, then you haven't allowed source to work through you. All right. A part of source working through you is duplicating yourselves. It's not just about you anymore. It's not just about the person at the podium anymore. It's not just about the person behind the microphone anymore. It's about, have you chosen for yourself to remove your ego out of the equation? Really, to remove your ego out of the equation. Because before a person learns how to walk on their own, they start off by mimicking you. When you were a child and you were learning how to walk, before you knew how to walk, you had to watch other adults walking around the house. And then you start to pull up on things, and then you start to hold on, and then you start to move, and you start to take steps, but you're paying attention to how they move. Okay? The same concept comes from being a leader. Okay? Being an inspiration. You have to get to a position where you take yourself out of the equation. So what? If a person is inspired to look like you, talk like you give that negativity a space within you to take root, and you step out of that vortex of a higher power. Because you're acknowledging that, hey, I don't want someone here. I don't want someone looking like me. I don't want no one else. If you don't want no one else looking like you, talking like you, then you are not who you really are. Because who you really are on a source level has no skin, it has no color, it has no gender. And I'm not telling you not to identify with those things, but what I'm saying to you is, when you're in a position like this, power and cornucopia, it's a disempowerment to you to focus on the things that people say about you, or the things that people do to you. It doesn't empower you. We're not here in the business of disempowering you and leaving you with all the things that are happening to you. What good is it for me to come here every single day and read the shit that's happening to you and offer you no solutions to your own problems? It's pointless. But if you only want to talk about yourselves and your situations and what's going on, what's happening to you, you will always manifest that into your life. You will never be able to shift and move from a state of disempowerment to a space of empowerment. All of this is about empowering yourselves. This entire reading, this entire channel message is about empowering yourself. And the reason why I'm speaking, right? I'm not talking to you Tauruses that get this, right? I've taken a second and I've moved and I've shifted. And now I'm looking at those of you. So I'm going to stand behind Taurus and I'm going to talk to you that for those that are coming behind Taurus. It's okay to look towards something, but do not place Taurus above you. Because it's only when you place Taurus above you where you start to feel as if you don't have it, and you start to allow that negative energy to come in, and now you're no longer feeling inspired to allow your authentic self to come out, but rather feeling disempowered and then wanting to pull them back down with you. That's a crab in a barrel type of mentality. So as I shift back now, and now I'm going to speak directly to Taurus that are moving forward. You, Taurus, have a lot coming towards you, but you are being asked to change your perspective. Okay? You're being asked to change your perspective around how you hide yourself in a way out of fear that someone is going to attack you. Okay? Someone is deceiving you. They're all over the place. Okay? They're all over your emails. They're going to be all over your timelines. Fake. It comes with the territory. And when I say it comes with the territory, the divine is going to always make you aware of who's deceiving you. But that doesn't mean that you have to acknowledge them. That doesn't mean that you have to expose them at all times. I feel like they're doing it themselves. Rather, right? What Spirit wants you to do is use them. Right? Teach them. And what's the best way to teach a person? Does it come from telling them what they shouldn't be doing? That's what every Taurus does. They warn people. They tell them what not to do. Spirit is saying, teach them. Use them. Right? They troll you. Take what they've done to troll you with and transmute it. Put the power back in your hands. No one gets to create off of you in a way unless you are allowing them to. So let me give you an example. Let's say someone is stalking you. They're always doing X, Y, and Z. Now that they watch you and now that you have their attention, utilize them as the examples. They are only giving you a plethora of stories to utilize at your disposal. You see what I'm saying? Because they're in your area. Now, it'd be different if you was getting out your motherfucking seat and going somewhere else. But if they're coming into your store, they're coming into your markets, they're coming into your places of business, they have already agreed. You don't need their permission. They have already agreed to hand over whatever blessings was meant for them. And now you get to make whatever you want out of it. So thank them for their energy exchange, because that's what I'm seeing here. Why would you let someone come towards you and sit there and harass you? Right? So you write a song about it. Right? You write a song about it. You take the grains of salt that you're getting and you turn them into sugar. You take everything that's not nice and you turn it nice. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you to do. In a lot of ways, yeah, I see you I just need to take a step back from social media. I need to take a step back. I need to see what's my energy from their energy. And really, if I could describe what I'm seeing right now, let's say, you remember in the movie Matrix, and he was running from, I think it was Agent Smith. He had to absorb Agent Smith. And I feel like many of you, you're in a season of determining what, I'm not going to say who, what is your Agent Smith. And once you discover what's your Agent Smith, you need to absorb your Agent Smith and eradicate it once and for all. That's the best way I could describe it to you. Everybody's path is different, right? But this strength energy, if I've just got to be strong and I just got to endure, your light, your light attracts darkness, but you also have the power to illuminate it so bright, turn up the voltage so bright that you cast darkness out, okay? So it's like, yes, the darkness may be trying to like overpower you and make you believe that it's stronger than you. But reality says that it's stronger than you. Spirituality and what you know says that your light absorbs it. Okay? So you can cancel out whatever is ailing you, is what Spirit is pretty much showing me. I feel like this is an initiation. This is you stepping into your personal power. And you have to try different things and finagle different things and, play with different methods to see what works for you. But when you get it, Spirit is saying, grasp it, hold on to it, and work that shit. Work it. And don't stop working it, because it's going to render you a huge harvest. Don't stop. All right? See, they find you really interesting. You're intriguing, Taurus. I don't know if you know this, but your enemies find you very intriguing. How do you do that? How do you do that thing that you do? How do you catch on to me? How do you know so much? That's what they're saying. Discovery in reverse. They don't want you to discover yourselves. And I feel like the divine, okay, the Most High is using your enemies to help you discover yourself, Taurus. And I see you getting it. I see you getting it. And you're like, why would God let this happen to me? I'm this, I'm that, I'm chosen. Listen, there is meant to be something that you receive from this. And it's not just a word, and it's not just a message. It's a feeling, right? It's you. You're going to experience yourself again. And it's going to go back to your true source, your true nature. Your confidence is being restored. All right. For some of you, it's just created a lot of paranoia, a lot of pessimism, a lot of paranoia of going to the shop. Like, I don't trust another spiritual leader. I don't trust anybody because there's too many fakes and frauds out there. I'm superstitious about this. No one can find you if you never put yourself out there. It's a part of it. And if you never get back out there, you won't be able to see what's on the other side of the storm. Because I feel like this has been the enemy's plot. I don't like social media. I don't like this. I don't like that. This is why I don't like technology. This is why I don't care for this, because it's too much drama. It's too much this. Everywhere you go, people want to know who you are. Who you are. So show them. That's what pretty much Spirit is saying. Show them. They want to know so much. Look at you. Look at you. You looking? That's why Dojo Cat said that. You looking? And then they be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She did something crazy. Nah, you think? The only power you have a right to exercise is the power to remove yourself. The only power that you have a right to is to remove yourself. And as long as you are having a hard time removing yourself from experiences that you don't want, what you gonna do? Be mad? What you gonna do? Be mad? No, man. Don't be mad. This is good news. This is good. Whew. I gotta swallow my spit. This is good news, Spirit. Page of Swords. Look at you. Look it. You're looking? Oh my goodness. I'm so sick of being lonely every night. My man. Somebody's sick of being lonely. I gotta tell you this strength. Oh. Damn, they tried to take turns on you too, Taurus. I'm seeing here that you went through a journey. Some of y'all came across like a really, 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 really serious like warlock or witch. And they were mad. They were really mad. The Emperor in reverse. How dare you try to come on my territory? Somebody was in competition with you. I don't know if you was aware of it, but if you were aware of it, they wanted everything to stop. They feel like you was taking their money, you was taking they shine, you was taking everything from them. I don't know what you did. Ten of Swords, yeah. And so they tried to take your power away from you. And some of y'all, this is a relationship. But I really feel like it's bigger than just a relationship, because I see this as a collective energy, to be honest with you. Many of you guys have been, it's like y'all do the same thing, but y'all wear it differently, right? So y'all both may be cats. Y'all both may be in the same field or the same industry. Entertainment may be the same industry that you work in, but one of you may walk with a certain type of regality, right? And the other person may walk with someone that, is more shifty. They know how to change their stripes. They know how to chameleon their way through certain things. And then the other person may feel like, oh, their way of doing it is the wrong way. And the other person may feel like their way of doing it is the right way. And so they use you both against each other in the same industry to pretty much get rid of you for them. It's like, wait, why would we go in there and try to take them down? All we got to do is plant a seed, put a bug in people's ear, and next thing you know, they are coming for each other in all the wrong ways. You know what I'm saying? Temperance. So I feel like there's a spiritual healing coming over here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that pot of gold. Okay. There's balance being restored here. One of you guys are on the good side of karma, and the other one of you is not on the good side of karma. You just got to take which one you fit in. Because we have the Magician upright, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is no longer given to a devil. Someone has cut someone out of the equation. This could literally be like cutting a promoter out of your deal, right? Or cutting someone out of, like, let's say you had them on your CEO plan, or you had them in your business, on your business documents, and maybe you don't have, now you're a sole proprietorship, or someone was your representative or your RA or something. That's what I'm seeing here. And you said you didn't want to do business with them no more, and they having like an accountant, they're like, hold on, you don't want to do business with me no more? There's something about someone felt like you cut them out of a deal, or you cut them out of a blessing that they feel like they were entitled to. This is a reading about entitlement. Feeling entitled to another person's blessings, feeling entitled. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. You got someone choking. Look at that. The moon. Look at that. Someone has been working on building this up for years and years and years. Someone knew what was coming. This is why I said witches and warlocks. I'm describing a tier. Not everyone is bad, okay? Just like not every reptile is bad, okay? I'm describing a crooked person, period. Is my dog choking? Hold on, I'll be right back. He fine, child. He was chewing on some toy. I was like, what is that sound? Okay, anyway. Someone feels exposed by you and they feel like you're cutting them out of it's something that they're entitled to. Three of Pentacles. They wanted to go with you. They wanted to be with you. They feel like disappointed. You may be out back on the dating scene for some of you guys. Or you are just, you know, Five of Swords. Yeah, so I'm telling you, Five of Swords and deceit. You can't get no more deceit than that. Someone feels defeated that you went and found out the truth for somebody. And they feel like the only way you were able to find out something is you had to go looking. You had to go looking. you had to go looking. You had to go and figure shit out. What did you do? What did you do, Taurus? You went and got to read it, huh? Somebody, I told you to stay out of that future. Somebody around you do not like this tarot community. They don't. Four of Wands. You could live with this person. You could have built a lot of your success with this person. This could be like someone that you've been taking care of. Okay? That you wanted to see good. This is like crab in a barrel type mentality. It's like someone you take under your wing. Apprenticeship or what do they call those people? What's the name of those people, Spirit? Those people. Intern. This could have been an intern or something like that. Assistants, interns. It's like I tried to teach you. Or someone feels like you were their teacher. Someone had a distorted relationship with you spiritually. And we could be describing an entire entity that felt like wanted you to believe that you had to make choices based off of the ideas that they give you. There's something about control here. I don't know. This could have been like a spell of agreement that was casted on you before you were old enough to stand up for yourself. This could have been, it's an imprint. I am sensing a sense of an imprint. You know what I'm saying? You may have had to figure out, maybe this was in a past life and you had to do some type of hypnotherapy on yourself. Go to that past life and figure out where you contracted this agreement. It's not always, yeah, because the High Priestess is here. It's not always in this lifetime. For some of you guys, someone's energy, soul has always felt like they were going to be your undoing. It's like in past lives, they've hunt you down. That's why I keep picking up that witch trials type of energy. The Tower. everywhere you go in every lifetime, no one's ever going to accept you, and I'm going to make sure of it in every lifetime type of shit. Who hired you? Because I feel like this is like a society, a secret society, an initiative of a secret society that has sworn to always hunt your kind down and anyone of the likeness thereof, and to spread propaganda. And now that technology is so much more evolved, propaganda comes in so many different forms, right? It can come in as humiliation. It can come in as exposure of intimate things that you never shared. It could come in as distorting reputations about you, creating images that stick on you, and people can like, oh, every time I see you, I can never get that one image out my mind type of energy. But I am seeing like you were a target. And it came from, oh shit. For some of you, let's say you used to write books or poems, but you were too young to ever have experienced any of those things. Because you wrote books, poems, music, or you were speaking about things that you've never experienced yourself because you may have been too young to experience it, it showed or it exposed a gift that you have of being able to see the future, foresight, of being able to, your intuition, crafting ideas into visual aids and visual imagination that speaks of something that you shouldn't be able to articulate yet. That is what made those around you aware that only a certain type of person or a certain type of source possess this type of ability, and we have to slow you down. We have to stop you. That's what I'm seeing here, because we have path in reverse. We have to detour you. We have to take you down another path. We have to put you back in your, in the box. And there's a whole, like all over the world, it's like trying to find and seek you out, and all those that are just like you. It's definitely a hunt. But I feel like the creator, your creator, has been encouraging you not to shy away from not letting them see your gifts, not letting them see your abilities, not letting them, know about what you do, but rather every idea that is ever given to you, start it, initiate it, do it, right? Leave no stone left unturned. And even if it doesn't take off at the time you started it, when the time comes where it's meant to pluck that fruit, it will be ready for ripening and it will go far. That's all you need to know. Okay, 8 of Swords in reverse. You free. There is nothing to worry about. Can't nobody do shit to you. Let them try. All right, but you got to believe in this. Okay, you have to believe that you are protected. It's about your faith. It's about your belief. If you don't believe it, it ain't going to be done. The will ain't going to be done. See, this is why they wanted you to have a distorted relationship with God and be mad and feeling like, why this happened to me and why that happened to me, to keep you stuck in a negative cycle of victimhood. Look at that vision. I find enlightenment. Seek nowhere, for it lives within you. What I told you. Vision. Without vision, the people perish. So this is how they got you to wither away. And it's very unfortunate, because so many that have come before you haven't been able to really express their gifts. It's been binded. It's been stuck. We have faith. Not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tale. All right, so we're going to see what that's about. Because I feel like that's fear trying to come in and like say, be cautious, be aware. Manifestation. See, and Spirit said, no, that's fear trying to come in and speak to you again. There's a difference between intuition and fear, and you are learning the difference between the two. Sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips. At other times, they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and Spirit as the magic unfolds. Oh, shit. You got magic unfolding inside of you. '23. You're changing. You're opening up. Your heart is opening up. Okay? And you're touching other hearts as you do this, Taurus. What the bonfire? This is hilarious. Where's my book? Oh my God, I don't have it over here. Okay, anyway, it says bonfire. It is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration. Some of y'all may be fire element. Like I said, you're the spark. Okay, you're the ignition. You can't drive a car without being able to start it, right? So I feel like you get things going. You get that paper going. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let me look at something. What I need to see. Yes, let's get into the winner. Let's get into the blessing that we are sharing today. All right, I can't remember your name. Let me take a look. We have Taryn Zimmerman. All right, I'm going to drop your information possibly down below here or on the comment section. If you find this video, whenever you're guided to it, this is a special thank you. All right, for always sharing good vibes in the comment sections, for being a daily inspiration to others. We just want you to know that we appreciate you over here on this channel. May you continue to surf this infinite wave of love, abundance, and prosperity. All right, so let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Whatever they want to tell you in particular. I feel like I'm going to, they're telling me to move this stuff. So we're going to listen. Where's what? What is what? Okay. And then for the rest of the Taurus collective, I will get the closing oracles for today's reading. Thank you guys for your patience as we love on Miss Taryn Zimmerman today. All right, let's pull which deck? Okay, we're gonna do this one. Reach out and touch me. My love is in your hand. I'm hearing that song again. Reach out and touch me. Rejection is God's protection. Clearing the energy for Taryn Zimmerman. What messages do you have for Taryn Zimmerman, Spirit? Thank you. All right, let's go. You know that devil kept looking at me the whole time. All right. There is... I feel like you are aware that there is some type of addiction or person that you need to let go of. I feel like there's someone that you personally... You know, before I started this reading, I was listening to WizKid. Jodo, Jodo? Okay, so I was hearing the song Jodo. I think it's Jodo. If I say it wrong, girlfriend, I don't know. But pretty much if you watch the music videos, I don't think people watch music videos. It's time for you to walk away from the troubles in your life. And it feels as if someone that you have been sexually intimate with you has created some type of sexual tie. I won't call it a soul tie. It may make you try to convince you that it's a soul tie, but I feel like it's more of a sexual tie, like contractual agreement. I agree that this feels good, so I continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? We make contractual agreements with substances, with entities. We make contractual agreements every single day, all day long. And I feel like this is a contractual agreement that at any given moment you can decide that you want to starve it and you want to remove it out of your auric field. That's what I'm sensing here. You're going to become very aware in the coming days that the more that you are being made aware of the goodness that is coming towards you, it's helping you. It's helping you look on the bright side of things. It may be very difficult to do that during this time, given how low you may feel from someone else hitting below the belt. Someone has really attacked your self-confidence, your self-worth, your self-esteem, and the number that they've done on you has placed you in a position where it's a negative cycle. It's like no matter where you go, trying to find something better feels like nothing is better than that contractual agreement that you made with someone. And if you watch the music video by WizKid, I think it's WizKid. Yeah. He's pretty much describing in the music video how there's, someone he wants, he desires. And he goes into this room and there's like candles lit everywhere, right? And the candles are lit and he's in the middle dancing, which is kind of like a seance, right? Like a trance. And she's somewhere else in the world and she's feeling this person's energy. To the point where he got her fucking dancing, which is kind of like puppeteering, right? Voodoo. It doesn't have to be necessarily that in specifically, but it's the physical representation of someone else having a hold on you from anywhere they are in the world and then being able to pull on you energetically. So, she's in the street dancing. She's at the damn hair salon and she can't barely sit in her chair because she's feeling this pull. You see what I'm saying? Like, get there. I got to get to that. I feel like that's something that's pulling on you. So, let's see. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, don't wait for this person to show you their true colors. Okay? Every time you try to start feeling better, yeah, you have chant here. Okay? It says, hear me loud, hear me roar, for I am hearing my truth. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to chant back, right? Call your energy back. Speak back to yourself. I've told you someone has been doing love spells on you. Somebody could have called a love doctor. Okay? This may have happened when you were very young, 21. You may be young already. Let the honey of your soul swell in the depths of love. Yeah. And I feel like they have been manifesting off of you. You see how they cloaked around? So it's like Spirit is telling you to take back your power, reclaim your majesty, okay? Because the Empress in reverse is a clear indication that you've been feeling off-put. This is someone that maybe was responsible for your safety and your stability. This devil is different. Something could have happened when you were 7 or between the ages of 7 and 4. good news, compliments from a secret admirer, and then changes in your life. Someone may be wanting to keep you a secret, and they may be romanticizing it. Get back to basics. This is clarifying the devil. Spirit, clarify this devil for me. Hold on a second. Because this is one of those things where you may be waiting for this person to come back. If you are waiting for someone to come back from your past, I feel like that is not going to, that's not where you're being spiritually guided to go. You have something better coming in for you. We have something better coming in for you. But I do feel like you may still be wondering if it's someone from your past, and I don't see it as being someone from your past. I feel like someone from your past has you under a love spell, and you feel as if that's your person, but it's not your person. You see what I'm saying? Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. And it's something about you need to stop having sex with this person, like straight up cut it out. You do have something good coming. I do see you meeting someone else. It could be at a restaurant or out at a event or party, birthday party, celebration. Someone is going to be happy that you're going to be there. But this parasitic energy that is often pulling on your energy and trying to get you back to have sex and do different things, it's like bewitching you. It's not healthy for you. 3 of Wands. You have so much better coming in towards you, but that can't come in until this coast is clear. That's what Spirit is pretty much saying. And so you're going to have a choice, because I feel like this person is going to come back towards you. All right. And if this person was taking care of you, or at some point they used to, it was also as a way to control you. And how you would know is based off of how they treat you in the event that you guys weren't able to be sexual. Did they go and like, okay, well, you can't give me what I want, so I'm going to go find another person like you, and then leaving you feeling like maybe you need to change something about yourself to attract that person back to you. I feel like this is learned behavior that was passed down, patterns that you are generationally breaking. So that's what I have for you, in particularly, Taryn. Again, thank you for all the love, support, but more importantly, thank you for speaking positive vibes over your life. All right. Closing messages for my Taurians. Spirit, what deck do you want me to use? I don't see it. Oh, they want me to use the blessings. Okay. All the blessings over your life, Taurus. My children are so quiet. They too quiet, y'all. What time is it? Sometimes I be getting lost in... Yeah, I got time. Alright, closing messages for Tauruses. What blessings are coming towards Taurus Spirit? 3 cards. We have... progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Okay, so you got some goals, some money goals, career goals, abundance twice. Come on. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. This whole reading is about good news. Good news. I've seen it too many times today. Chariot. Something about Christmas could be significant. All right, this is making me feel like Cinderella, the ball. Chariot here. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. I heard do it anyway. A wish. There's a wish that you may make a wish. Your heart's desires is ready to come true. Taurus. Somebody may be getting a car here. What's maybe one of your goals to get a car? It's coming. And then we have let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. I'm going to pull you one more because I feel like that was Someone getting mad that you just happy. Celebrations. We cannot unsee this. Spirit is saying stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Okay. You are. You're overcoming a difficult season in your life. We got 22, 5, 10, 6, and 13. Taurus, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.